Starting on the inside rail and moving out, the number 1 horse is Choose to Cruise. Your number 2 horse, E equals MC squared. Number 3, Who's Your Daddy? The number 5 horse, Palmer's Puddin'. Number 6, Stick 'em In, Let 'em Go. And number 7 is Tina. The horses will line up 6 across, and we are but mere moments away from pacing. The horses are set. And open that gate and let them accelerate. Here we go. Late start and didn't quite get to the gate for E equals MC squared, but the rest of the horses got off nice and quickly as we head down into turn number 2, a maiden race. This is going to be the last maiden race for one of these horses. Heading into the early lead, Stick 'em In, Let 'em Go, followed by Choose to Cruise, Palmer's Puddin', and Who's Your Daddy? As the horses line up in single file and head down the backstretch for the first time, E equals MC squared now catches up to the rest of the pack and takes in the final position. As we head towards that first quarter pole in this race number 6, it is 32 and 3 your time as we continue to move around the track. Palmer's Puddin' still has the lead, followed by Stick 'em In and Let 'em Go, Choose to Cruise, Who's Your Daddy, and last but not least, of course, it is going to be E equals MC squared and Tina back there. Palmer's Puddin', Stick 'em In, Let 'em Go, Choose to Cruise, and Who's Your Daddy? That's the order of the top 4 as we come down the home stretch for the first time and head towards the halfway pole. It is still Palmer's Pudding now in the lead, followed by Stick 'em In and Let 'em Go at a time of 103 and 2 at the halfway point. 103 and 2. Palmer's Puddin' still showing the way with Stick 'em In and Let 'em Go, Choose to Cruise, and Who's Your Daddy? Your top 4. Following in the back part of the track, it is Tina and E equals MC squared. No change to your orders. We go down the back stretch for the final time. Still Palmer's Puddin' showing the way with Stick 'em In and Let 'em Go, Choose to Cruise. And now Who's Your Daddy starting to make a little bit of a move on the outside right, trying to challenge towards the lead. As we hit the three-quarter pole at 135 even, it is still going to be Palmer's Pudding in the lead and a bunch of horses, 3 of them all packaged together for a number 2 spot. It is Palmer's Pudding followed by Stick 'em In and Let 'em Go, Who's Your Daddy, and Choose to Cruise. Coming around the clubhouse turn and heading towards home, it is still Palmer's Pudding with the lead, but it's a big battle going on for second spot right now. But the prize, of course, is winning and getting off of that maiden racetrack. It is going to be winning for the very first time. Congratulations to Palmer's Pudding. And a big battle for second spot. Looks like it's going to be a close one to call. We'll have the official results for you shortly. But again, congratulations to Daryl Mason, Sherry Mason, and the number 5 horse, Palmer's Puddin', on picking up their first win in a time of 2:06 and 2. Now in the winner's circle, ladies and gentlemen, it's a parade of purple as the Masons are there with their winning horse this time around, Palmer's Puddin'. Congratulations to Daryl Mason, first time in the winner's circle today. Palmer's Puddin', trained by Sherry Mason, the 3-year-old bay filly by Ambro Baylor, out of Jamar's Tammy sired by Goalie Jeff. And of course, Palmer's Pudding owned by Daryl and Sherry Mason, and a time of 2:06 and 2. Palmer's Pudding, no longer a maiden, winner of their first career win. On your program then, from top down, you can mark it 362 scratch 145. Again, 362 scratch 145. We'll be back in a couple of minutes' time with your payouts.